That sounds horrible. Don't come for me, cancel police. I know it sounds wrong. What up, everyone? It's your boy Floz and welcome back to another episode of Tear Up. And this time we are going to be ranking colors. And I know that sounds bad at first glance, but I am just talking about these colors in general, in absolutely no other way. So let's get right into it, shall we? Before I say anything else incriminating. The rankings for this video are as follows: God Tier, Vibrant, Painter's Friend, Rainbow Reject, and Cancel. I'm going to try and take in a lot of different factors when ranking these colors. Do I know what those factors are going to be? Not a goddamn clue. The first color we're doing is black. What a great start. And I mean, hey, I'm even wearing black right now. Well, I'm not nervous. You're nervous. Trying to avoid the cancel police. Some people say that black is the absence of color, while others say that black is the collection of all colors. Do I remember which one's true? I don't. But for like many years, black has been like a part of my aesthetic. I mean, it's literally the biggest color of my damn chair. It's the color of my headphones. It's the color of... It's even the color of my socks. It's the color of my Sharpie, which I mean, I guess most Sharpies are black now that I think about it. Point is, I think it's great. I am definitely not in danger. We're gonna put it up in God Tier. I think it's so great. Please don't come for me, cancel police. And I know there are hundreds of more colors than the ones I have listed right here, but we're going with like basic ones. Next up, we have just the color blue. We're going ahead with the color blue. Blue, I mean, it's the color that's associated with sadness, because I mean, the emotion sadness was blue. And I will also say for the longest time, blue has been one of my favorite colors, because I mean, it was the color of the sky, and the sky is pretty. And it's the color of the water, and water's pretty, as long as you're not beneath it. And I mean, hey, blue is also the color of my chair. It's also the color of my headphones. It's also the color of my eyes, kinda. They're more so like a bluish gray, but still blue. I like the color blue. It makes me feel calm. It feels calm. Soothing and calm. Calm. I am weird in the head. That's why I'm doing it and saying shit like this. It was also the name of one of my favorite childhood TV show characters, Blue the dog from Blue's Clues. That gets it a good amount. Up in God Tier. Blue's a great color. Next up, we have this ugly shit. We have brown. That sounds horrible. Don't come for me, cancel police. I know it sounds wrong. Brown is the color you get when you mix colors whose pigments do not align. So like if you mixed red and green, you get brown. If you mixed blue and orange, you get brown. If you mixed yellow and purple, you'd also probably get some variation of brown. Point being, it's what you get when you mix colors in which pigments don't align. You end up with something like brown. There's nothing I can say that's going to fix this. Brown aesthetically, I just don't like it. I just don't like it. Don't come for me, cancel police. Next up, we have the color green. Green, the color of nature, the color of grass. But green is also like the color of health, which already gives it some negative points in my opinion, because health is overrated. Please don't quote me on that. Is it one of my favorite colors? No, because I don't have much green shit. I mean, I wear green. I have this little casino dice right here, which is green. Ah! Hey, come back! Where'd you go? Hey, I rolled a 1. I have this stress ball, which is a kind of a green. Actually, it's more of like a bluish green, aquamarine, teal kind of thing. Cyan almost. Okay, we're starting to ramble on at this point. Green, we're going to put you right in the middle at a painter's friend. Because, I mean, you're a good color. You're not my favorite color, though. Next up, we have a color that haunts me. We have gray. And there's a long story to that. Because when I was in high school, how old was I? I think it was my either sophomore or junior year. I thought I wanted to be cool and make my hair like a metallic silver. And for many years, I tried to convince myself it was metallic silver. It was gray. I turned my hair gray. I mean, it was okay for those first few months, but I had outgrown it, both literally and figuratively by then. Am I ever gonna go back to gray? Never. That color fucking haunts me. Gray haunts me. Die, gray, you are canceled. Never come back to my head, gray. Never. Next up, we have orange. This one, I'm very conflicted, because, like, on one side, I have some pretty big cons about orange, and on the other side, I have some pretty big pros about orange. Let's get into the cons first. Cons, orange is the color of prison jumpsuits, and I personally cannot pull off orange, so you will never see me in prison. And if you do, it'll be in one where they forbid orange jumpsuits. Orange is the color of oranges, duh, and actually I'm pretty sure the color was named after the fruit. I'm pretty sure I read that somewhere. But on the upside with orange, it's the color of redheads. And I mean, like, it's obviously like a much like darker, a bit of a slightly redder orange than this, obviously. But, I mean, redheads are kind of fun. I mean, if I was a woman, I'd be all over Ed Sheeran. Plus, like, if you followed my gaming channel, you know I went absolutely gaga over MJ from Marvel Spider-Man and absolutely gaga over Professor Garlic from Hogwarts Legacy. If there's a fine-ass redhead, I'm gonna go gaga. Orange, it's a really good color, but the cons bring it down just that very little bit, so I have to put it in vibrant. Those cons were some pretty good cons, but the pros are huge. Next up, we have the color pink. And I will admit, this is a very, very, very light pink. There are many variations of pink, but we're going to go with this one for now. Pink, I mean, this kind of pink I'm not a big fan of. Plus, I don't like how they assign, like, certain colors, like, certain genders, or it would be vice versa. I don't know. Point is, pink is assigned to girls. This, for some reason. This one, I can kind of understand. I'm not a big fan of this kind of pink. That's another reason why I was a bigger fan of blue. Because of the societal stigma that has been pushed down against me. I know English good, I think. Me not know. But this kind of pink, it's not something I'd really go for, so we're going to go ahead and put it as... No, screw it. Rainbow reject. I'm just not feeling pink. Next up, we have purple. This purple, I really like purple. Because it's one of the colors of my favorite childhood band, The Wiggles. The good ones, when it was Jeff, Greg, Mary, and Anthony. Not saying that the current ones aren't good, I just prefer the originals. I mean, I like purple. Purple, for me, is kind of up there with orange and vibrant. Definitely better than Painter's Friend. I'm going to put it up in vibrant. I'm not going to put it in God tier. It doesn't rise to black and blue for me. But next up, we have the color red. Red is the color of danger. And I mean, it's a color that I can very rarely pull off. I need something that fits my figure well. Which I have the red wiggle shirt, I feel like fits me pretty well. Plus, what some red should I have around here? Oh, actually, I also have a red casino dice. And I actually caught this one. And come on, give me something good. Okay, dropped it. Where'd it go? Hey, I rolled a 6. And I have a red Sharpie. A red Sharpie. They're not just black. Please don't come for me, cancel police. I can't take any more strikes. Plus, red is also the color my cheeks go when I see certain people. I'm gonna leave that one right there. I like the color red. Do I like it as much as I do the other God tier ones? Actually, no, the combination of red and orange makes for a perfect, nice redhead. So, you know what? That's where we're gonna put it. We're gonna put it at the beginning of vibrant. That nice combination is what's needed. Next up, we have the color white, which is no better than any of these other colors. They are just as good. They're no better. Did that give me some better points? Canceled, police. Plus, white is just plain. It's the color of plain foods like rice and crackers. Don't even start. White is also the color of milk, and I will say, I like milk. Milk's good. I got a cup of it somewhere. Is it bad that I don't know where it is? Probably. But white, it's more so plain. I definitely don't like it as much as I do the God tier or vibrant colors, so I will put it, I don't want to put it as rainbow reject. I'll put it at the tail end of Painter's Friend, if it'll stop lagging. Next up, the last color we have on this list is the color yellow. Again, cancel police, do not blame me for anything I say. Thank you. Yellow. Do I have any yellow shit around here? It does not look like it. Yellow, it's a color associated with joy and happiness. Have you not seen the movie Inside Out? Have you? Yellow, I will say the color yellow does make me feel happy. And I will say this, a few weeks ago, maybe a month or two ago, I was going out and getting some food with a friend, and she was in like a really like down mood. I wore the yellow shirt out, and just seeing the yellow, it looked like picked up her mood a good bit. So that's the power a color can have. That shows the power that yellow can have. Nope, yellow was able to pick up my friend's mood. So you know what? The power that yellow has, bring it up to God tier. The power of the yellow is strong. That can sound horrible out of context, but it looks like this is where we're going to leave the list. I've been Floz MG. This has been Ranking Colors. Please let me know if you want me to do a part 2 with more like other colors like cyan and marigold and hot pink and chartreuse and periwinkle and other colors like that. Please let me know. But for now, we're going to end this off right here, and I can't wait to see you all in the next video.